Alright, my first impression so far. Very colorful, of course, but there is a scent. Yeah, that's the reality of the Batu Caves here, 2023. They are also aggressive, or they can be aggressive, so you have to watch out. And, oh. Morning. Time is just past 7 in the morning, 7:01 to be on the dot. And yeah, we're out early. There's nobody out here. It is quiet because obviously everyone was just out a few hours ago finishing eating and things like that. But today we've got a special video. Today we're headed to the Batu Caves. Batu or Batu? Batu Caves here in Kuala Lumpur. We wanted to get up early. We wanted to get to the Batu Caves and try to beat all the tourism, well, most of the tourism, but you know, the big tour groups that arrive there on buses don't want to be there during that one and get some good photos, some good shots. So hopefully we can arrive there before most of the people do, at least 80% of the people, and really get to have a good experience here at the Batu Caves. So that's what we're hoping for. Right now we're walking down the road here, and the only thing about out is some cars commuting to work, the ravens eating the scraps left from last night and the food, and that's it. So we got a little commute. We're gonna hit the train. We'll maybe get some coffee first, then the train, and then we will be there within the next 45 minutes, I think. We'll see. Can we do 2 vanilla sweet cream cold brew? Alright, got the coffee. I know, Starbucks. Sorry, couldn't avoid it. Actually, it was impossible to avoid getting Starbucks because none of the other coffee shops were open, and I searched the map endless. I searched all the coffee shops that were from our Airbnb to the train to see if there would be any that are open on the way, and this was the only one. There's a restaurant over here that's open called Old Town White something, I don't know, Old Town White Coffee, and that's open, but it's like a restaurant, so I didn't want to go and just order coffee and sit in the restaurant and wait. Instead, just went with Starbucks because, you know, more likely than not to not be disappointed with Starbucks coffee. And yeah, got the coffee. Let's try it out here. Man, wow, delicious. One thing for sure though is Starbucks always tastes good. It's just that sometimes you got to pay a premium price for it. Except that sometimes in other countries it can be cheaper. Here, this was about 14 ringgit, so it's similar to what it would be in some places in the US. Alright, now on to the Batu Caves. Hello. 2 tickets to Batu Caves.
20.
How often does the train come?
Follow the schedule.
Okay, thank you. We're just sitting here drinking the coffee because actually the train comes every like 15 minutes, I believe. And so we just missed one, so we have to wait 15 minutes. But if you are going to the Batu Caves, it's very easy to get there. Just find your way here to the commuter train and look for the sign, Batu Caves. It's written everywhere, and then you just pay to come here. So go to the ticket window, ask for how many tickets you need to go there, and it should be about maybe, I don't know, 10 ringgit or more or less depending on which stop you're coming from to get there one way. So very, very easy. This is the card they give you here. This is the commuter card. It's actually a solid card. Like, it's not a paper ticket like some transportation systems give you in different countries, different cities. I like it. It's an adult card, it says. And I don't know, I guess I could probably reload money on here and use it again, I'm assuming. We'll find out. We have made it here to the Batu caves after about, I don't know, a 30-minute commute, something like that. Actually didn't time it, but very, very nice train ride here. The commuter train is very comfortable. They have seats that face the way that you are going, so you can sit in the direction instead of sitting sideways like you get on a lot of city trains. But now we have arrived here, and let me tell you, there's not that many people here. Maybe, I don't know, 50 or something. And also lots of monkeys already and lots of pigeons, so this should be exciting. So we're gonna go up to where the steps are and begin the adventure up to the top. And let me tell you, this isn't really gonna be like a historic guide or anything because I don't have much information about it. I really don't know anything, and this is gonna be the first impressions of the Batu caves pretty much. Alright, the climb to the top begins on the very steep stairs. Okay, 2 stair sets down, only like 100 to go. Should be no problem, right? We'll find out. Wow, there's a lot of monkeys up here. Uh-oh. Hopefully they don't try to break into our bags. Alright, my first impression so far. Very colorful, of course, but there is a scent. It's like a pea smell almost. I don't know, maybe it's something coming from the cave. The actual minerals, or I don't know what you would call it, the surfaces of the cave producing that cave smell. I think that might be what it is. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you what, these monkeys look a little aggressive up here. They're hopping back and forth between the stairs and the trees. Hopefully they don't come after us. Alright, we've almost made it to the top, but we got about 3/4 of the way up, and the monkeys, they were getting pretty aggressive over there. Not towards any of the people here, but there was actually a rooster up here as well, and they were just antagonizing and attacking the rooster, trying to pet it. I don't know why. Maybe they want to make friends with the rooster or something, but rooster isn't having it, and it was pretty much like, was it crowing or calling? Basically telling them to back off. But we finally made it to the top here after the journey up the steps. It's not that bad, to be honest. You do start to breathe heavy like I am now, but totally worth it. Not as many people up here, so let's enter the cave now. This looks incredible. All right, well, we've entered the first part of the cave here. This is like the main entrance. It's a huge, like, empty cavern. It's pretty high in height. The ceiling is really far up there, but there are some shrines in here that you can visit and see. And then it looks like there's more stairs in the back where you go out and then into another part of the Batu caves. But look, as you can see right now, this is it. These are all the people that are in here. It's very quiet. You gotta come here in the morning time. It's definitely the best time to visit, because I'm sure in an hour all them tour buses will be coming. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna show you the caves right now, and then once I get through and I see what I need to see, and then I'm gonna just take a lot of shots, a lot of B-roll, and I'm gonna roll like a cinematic video of this place. So let's get through here. One of the other things I'm noticing is there's lots of pigeons in here. You would think that they would be bats or something, but they're pigeons. So even the pigeons come as... Oh, Some guy dropped something, scared the pigeons away. But yeah, you would think there would be like a lot of bats in here. Maybe there are in certain parts of it. And I'm sure there's bats in here now just sleeping. I don't see any, but lots of pigeons. But it's really cool. The ceiling, there's like the parts of the caves that are like hanging down because of the drips. They kind of just accumulate over time. And you can actually see them dripping. So for instance, like here, you have a spot. All these spots in the background, that's from the cave just dripping. So you gotta be careful when you're walking up these steps. You get dripped on by the cave. It's dripping quite a lot on these steps. But these are the second set of steps walking up. Oh cool, feather just fell. After you come up the main steps, you come up these ones to the second cave entrance. This is the main cave entrance behind me, as you can see. There's a shrine temple there, over there. And now we go up even higher. Well, I'll tell you what, from over here, the top of these stairs that we just came to, it seems like this is the end. There's not much more after this, but it is really, really amazing and beautiful how this cave just kind of opens up to the sky up here. And you can just see all the trees that are growing in it. You can see the sky. It reminds me of something out of Mexico, like the Mexican cenotes, if you know what those are. They're like basically sinkholes in the ground with water. And this is like that, except there's no water. It's just a cave. Really, really beautiful here. Really peaceful. And also, there were roosters over there, and they were calling like crazy because there was another rooster that, yeah, don't know what happened to it. Maybe it was the female, maybe it was a younger one. But the other one was dancing around it, pecking at it. Maybe they got in a fight. I'm not really sure, but something happened to it. But also what I want to say is there's supposed to be another part of this cave system with lower ceilings that you can walk into. So it might be down back at the bottom. We might have to find it, or maybe it's closed. I'm not really sure. We will find out. But for now, I want to say this place is incredibly humid. So however you come here dressed, just keep that in mind. You're going to be sweating a lot, that's for sure. But look at it. Here it is. This is one of the, is this a stalagmite? Stalactite? I forget the name of it. Whatever.
I forget which one's which.
But they actually put like concrete over it to keep it from dripping any lower, I think. You can see it all here. There's like this concrete or mud or clay that they put all over it. They put it all over the bottom of the cave up to about, I don't know, 12, 15 feet or so, just to, I think, protect it from eroding and falling and things like that. But wow, really amazing. Made it back down to the bottom. Have a look. Yeah, that's the reality of the Batu Caves here, 2023, after 8:30 in the morning. Lots of groups, lots of tourism groups, lots of Chinese groups, and they just flock There's more to them than there are the pigeons now, which is crazy. But if you don't want to be here when they are here, make sure you come here early in the morning. The cave opens, I think, at 6:45 in the morning, and you can access it here. It is completely free as well. You can pay to go into some other parts, I believe, but you do not want to be here when all these people are here. You will get no photos. The stairs aren't as full right now, but wait till these big groups stop taking their group photos, and they're all gonna rush up there. Yeah, don't come here when all these tourist groups are here, when they get dropped off by the bus. It is just not the best time to be here at all. So one of the other crazy things is it's Monday morning right now. This is the first day of the week, well, for some people, but it is Monday morning, one of the least busiest days to do anything touristy usually, and it is absolutely crowded. They are here just in numbers, and I wouldn't want to be here walking around right now. And one thing that's crazy is there's so many people now that all the monkeys, they have just disappeared. The monkeys just left. They're like, oh my God, way too many people here for us. And that's what's crazy. Even the pigeons are like, we don't want to be on the ground anymore. We're going to the trees. So you can see them all in the trees. I also understand that for some people, group tours is like just what they're used to, the only way they maybe can travel, but people got to stop taking that many group tours to one place at one time. It's just crazy. But a couple of the things I wanted to mention about the caves are going up the steps are quite dirty, and you will see some reviews on Google about it. There's a lot of garbage. People just leave their water bottles, their trash. Not sure who's doing it, but why? Why do people do that? Do not leave your trash on a sacred site like this. It is not the place to do it. And there are people cleaning, so thankfully they kind of try to keep up on it, but sometimes they just can't. Oh wow, look, here are more buses coming in. Wow, there's like 5 more buses.
Whipping in.
Yeah, honestly, if I ended up coming here at like 10 o'clock in the morning or after and I saw this, I'd probably just turn around and go straight home. There's no way I'd want to be here with all those people. I mean, more and more buses are here. I can count right there, there's at least 10 buses. And they're all Chinese pretty much because they all have Chinese signs. There's business trips. There's people just here on tourism, of course, that are here by themselves. But the vast majority of them are in huge groups, and the vast majority of them are probably over 40 years old. But now we're getting towards the exit again, and just gonna kind of walk around where there's nobody right here. All the tourists are that way, so it's a little bit peaceful here where the entrance is. And there's some more monkeys over here, some birds and stuff. We're gonna look at them and then wrap it up. So as you can tell here, this is one of the spots on the site where all the monkeys hang out. They've actually built this monkey gymnasium or monkey jungle gym, and they all hang out here, and they actually have some food. I don't know what it is, rice I think, but it's really cool just to watch them. And if you stand back a little bit, they don't really come near you, so it's pretty safe. But wow, lots of little monkeys, little babies, and they're pretty cute, but they are also aggressive, or they can be aggressive, so you have to watch out. And oh, see, they're being aggressive. Look at this guy just hanging up on the column up here. Wow, this monkey right here almost went after that guy's banana. He is huge. Wow, you don't want to mess with him. Alright, we are officially leaving the Batu Caves now. What do I think about the Batu Caves in 2023 and visiting them for free? They're okay actually. I think the caves are pretty nice. It's a cool thing to visit here and to see, and it's like one of the biggest sites in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur, of course. But if you are coming here to see them, like I said, do not go during the middle of the day when it's really hot and there's probably a lot of people. Try to go early if you can. I don't know how it is in the evening time. Maybe it's very nice. If you've been in the evening time, let me know. And if you've been at other times of the day, let me know. I would like to know how busy it is then. But as you can see, after 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's just crazy. Too many tourists. So I would definitely avoid that. But the colors, the whole natural system of the cave is really, really cool. And it's a little bit dirty, like I said. So I need to keep upkeeping it, and a lot of that is probably because of tourists and people just polluting it and throwing their shit everywhere. Then of course you got the monkeys that run rampant and the birds, so all of that. But honestly, it's not bad. Definitely come and visit. It's one thing you have to do. Don't skip it if you can't. Also, like I said, it's totally free to enter the main cave system. There are some other ones that you have to pay for. I didn't go to those because I just wanted to do the free option. But you can check that out or see some other videos or look it up online. But other than that, it's a successful trip to the Batu caves here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. But as you can see, my train is here now. I'm headed back into the center of the city, and we're gonna go on another adventure, make another video here in Kuala Lumpur. So I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Peace.